It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. Over the offseason, this organization embraced a new look, hoping maybe that can change the course of the franchise. For more, let's turn to Heidi Watney.
Now you can see the new look for this team all over town as fans have been streaming to the team's store to pick up some fresh gear. And it's not just the fans who are excited about the new look. Several players proudly sent out photos of their new unis on social media earlier today. Now that the cosmetic changes are done, we'll see if it translates to great play on the field.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Chris Paddock gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
We're looking at a pretty good pitcher right here. ERA under 3.5 last season, and there are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have this guy in the rotation. Very solid and very dependable.
Now at the plate, Raimel Tapia. He will lead this one off today.
Raimel Tapia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to center field. On the move is Lagares. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second.
Now in the box, Daniel Murphy. First delivery to him on the way. Shot toward right center. Myers is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Lagares looks up. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Nolan Arenado touches them all. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon.
The right fielder, number 19.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Popped up. Hosmer is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rockies strike for one on the homer by Arenado. On to the bottom of the first, and the Rockies have the early 1-0 advantage. Here's Juan Lagares. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
The center fielder, Juan.
And that's swung on and missed for strike one. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Here comes another 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Stepping up now, Tommy Pham. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here it comes. Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Their second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can't expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Lagares on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Dom Nunez. Swinging a ground ball to third. Oh, look at Machado on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Will Myers is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Previous history with German Marquez. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Padres down in order. They still trail 1-0. Stepping into the box, German Marquez. 9-1-2 due up.
German Marquez.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. At the plate, Raimel Tapia. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey guys, that's not how we draw it up. You want to stay back on that pitch and drive it up the middle the other way. But he got out and around it and was still able to find his way for a knock.
Daniel Murphy steps in now as he rips it on the ground to second. Dozier has it. There's one. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. Brian Dozier at the plate. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. One out now in the San Diego 3rd, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Now here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Chris Paddock is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail this one 1-0.
Hey, how's it going, Alley Cat? What's up, Julia?
Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado as we begin the top of the 4th.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Natty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Lagares is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting,
So one away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's gone as they add still another.
Yes, I do.
Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
I guess so. I don't know. No.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Up next for Colorado.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1 count. Here it comes. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo home run there for David Dahl. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Trevor Story steps in now.
Trevor Story.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the 0-1. He swings
there he
and
goes.
crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. First home run of the campaign for him as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Garrett Hampson will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it.
Fly ball.
2 down. Into the box, Dom Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. On now to... Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Lifted down the line in left. Coming in is Dahl, and the Friars are into the hit column. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Blackman is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Digging in now for San Diego, Tommy Pham. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, German Marquez. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Marquez
sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
So now to the plate, Raimel Tapia, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Therefore, it is Dozier, and that's the first out.
the first baseman.
So a runner at first with one out now. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Marquez, base runner at first with one out. Hit sharply on the ground.
Damn.
One there. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. Rockies lead it 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Looking up is Tapia. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
So here's Will Myers. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And this one is gone. A home run. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brian Dozier is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Arenado has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Greg Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Greg.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. To 1-2 now. Garcia, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. Drew Pomeranz takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. In the air now out to left field. Pham will wait on it. 1 pitch, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 19.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He went deep last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now back.
David Dahl to the plate now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch popped up. Machado has a play. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Juan Lagares. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Hit hard to third. Arenado's got it, and that's the 2nd out. In now, Tommy Pham, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. No balls and 1 strike. windup and the 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game,
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. Luis Perdomo is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batter.
Standing in, Garrett Hampson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in now, Dom Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Lagares will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And another foul ball. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batter.
And in steps Manny Machado. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackman is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batter.
Here's Will Myers. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Called strike. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the... Jose Castillo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 65.
Digging in to try it again, Raimel Tapia. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Into the seats, 0-1. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Popped him up. Mejia shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Nolan Arenado will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Live for Charlie Blackmon.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. It crashes off the Western Metal Building, and it's out of here. At the plate now, Francisco Mejia. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Digging in, Juan Lagares. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Fouled off. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Tapia. And the inning is over. Padres. Matt Strahm enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And it's fouled away. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
A runner at second, nobody out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Myers going back onto the party porch and gone. Trevor Story with a 2-run shot. His second of the game, and it's now 6-3.
Now batting, number 1.
At the plate, Garrett Hampson. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
The catcher, number 3.
Ready now, Dom Nunez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Emilio Pagan enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Scott Oberg will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, you can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You got to catch it first, so he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
Machado is calling for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in once again, Daniel Murphy, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. All set for the bottom of the 9th. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He was a ground out victim last time up. 0-1 the count. The pitch. And he fouls this one off.
What?
Ready on 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. To the plate now, Tommy Pham. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Oberg is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitched, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
What level are
they
you?
know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series,
Go ahead,
it's got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
6-3 the final score today. The Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
What? Show me.
Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Starting out in the NL West, the Colorado Rockies tallied 5 home runs overall as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park, 6-3. The Braves launched 3 home runs as they got a